Jai Satchidanand.
JSS Kashyap bhai.
Yeah, I'm coming in 1 minute, please. Okay.
Okay. JSS Deepakanandji, Pulinanandji. Okay, 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 okay. JSS Pulinanandji, Deepakanandji.
जय सच्चिदानंद।
Please recite all three mantras.
नमो वीतरागाय,
Namo.
Namo Vitragaya.
नमो अरिहंताणम,
Namo Hari.
Namo Arihantaram.
नमो सिद्धाणम,
Namo.
Namo Siddharam.
नमो आयरियाणम,
Namo.
Namo Ayariyaram.
नमो वज्रयाणम,
Namo Vatsayaram.
नमो लोय सव साहुणम,
Namo.
Namo Loe Sava Sahuram.
ऐसो पंचन मुक्कारो,
Yeso Panchana Mukaro.
तव पावपनासनो,
Savapava Prasaro.
मंगलाणं च सव्येसिं,
Mangalaram Cha Salve Singh.
परमं हवै मंगलम्।
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ॐ नमः शिवाय।
Om Namah Shivaya.
जय सच्चिदानंद।
Jai Satchidanand. Jai Satchidanand Kashyap bhai.
Yes, Jai Satchidanand.
Go
Uh,
ahead.
yeah, first of all, I would like to thank everyone, Mahatma Saputra, for bringing that Akram Vignan in HTML format. It's very helpful, that we can copy paste the things and and understand the things. So thanks for that. Secondly, I want to ask about the predictions which Dadaji has made, especially that 2005 is usually when he's here, but the 2005. So, and especially what is going on right now, So, how do you say, because it is a natural question, which can arise, which will arise, that the Dadaji said about 2005 that things will be very peaceful and all that, but we seeing that now it is not very peaceful, the things, So the war is too much violence is going on. So can you tell exactly what Dadaji said about this thing, the 2005?
Raji?
You see, that was way back somewhere in the 70s. He used to say that India, the future of India is very bright, and India will be the center of the world. Because at that time there was a lot of political turbulence in the country, and hardships had begun, and people were anxious. Where is the country heading, and things like that. So at that time, he had said, no, no, India is going to be in the number world. And then, in his insight at that point of time, he felt that by 2005, it should be the way he predicted that India will be on the top of the world, world no Kendra, center of the world. But somehow it has not worked out on the timeline basis, but it will work out in reality, which we are seeing, that technology India is advancing. We are sending rockets, satellites, and things like that, moon missions and things, uh, food and everywhere. But there are disturbances in the country. And he had predicted that also, that the population of the world will become one third, and the loss of population in the world will be through world war. There is war, violence, terrorism, all put together. And in India, loss of life or loss of reduction in population will take place through natural calamities, floods, earthquake, volcanoes, famine, then diseases and things like that. And he had also said that in the passing that Pakistan will, whatever nuclear bomb he has made, he will drop it on India or use it against India. And at that time, Russia was a superpower, America was a superpower, and those two were the main countries, the United Russia, USSR as it was called at that point of time. And they will say that they will use all the arms that they have built up against each other, because the arms that they had built up or manufactured or kept it ready were with an intention, with a bhav, that Americans had made those weapons with the intention to blast it out on Russia. Russia had made it with the intention to use it against America. So, with whatever bhav or intentions they have made, those intentions will get fulfilled, and they will use these arms against each other. So, this much he had predicted and left it at that. See, he didn't go too much into all this, because what happens is, then what is happening right now, the intellect goes over time whether what will happen like this and like that, and why this and why that. So, casually in the passing, he would just make some remarks and then leave it at that. So, we can also take it in that perspective, that things are going to improve, only the timeline has shifted. Instead of 2005, it looks like maybe a few years down the line from today. We are in 26. But whatever he has predicted is now coming true. Even Nostradamus has predicted, and there are many others. So the World War category type has begun. Maybe not be a full-fledged, but it has begun. So we can just leave it at that. Just leave it at that. That Dada said, first, all the undesirable elements in terms of violence, in terms of corruption, in terms of all the wrong things that is happening, nature will first cleanse them. Nature will cleanse them. So the cleansing process has begun. Cleansing process of all the evil forces has begun. And obviously for that, trigger points are always there, nimitz are always there. So Trump has initiated this war, and then nations are aligning against each other, some pro-US, some against US, and that thing has begun. So we have to just wait and watch. We have to wait and watch for nature to do its work, which was anyway destined. Because the gross spiritual point of view, after Lord Mahavira, dharma cannot go down so fast. For 21,000 years, the fifth era is there. But because of that Bhasmagra effect and all whatnot, so for 2,500 years, there was a big thing. Now that thing has gone away. So again, the quality of life, the quality of dharma, the intent and import of dharma, that will again manifest itself. So that process has begun. Now, in a lifespan or in a big span of say 21,000 years, 5, 10 years here and there, is a minor tolerance. So we just leave it at that. We just leave it at that.
So the predictions are for which Dadaji made also for non-Indians, right?
Yeah, but for world in general and India in particular.
Yeah. So yeah, but what we see that about what he made predictions about the Dadaji's Gyan spreading, you know.
And that will spread because that was his basic intention. આખા વિશ્વનું કલ્યાણ થાવ.
Yeah.
May the well-being of the entire world take place. So that is happening. And that will happen also. And that is what my personal little bit of understanding that I am now looking at the events and timeline, that there are some good people who are destined to come out of all this suffering, who should be on the path of moksha. So those people are left out. So maybe nature has postponed the violence and things like that. So all those good people get benefit of Datta's Gyan. They achieve this Gnan, and then violence takes place and on the undesirable go away. So
No,
definitely
but
then I'll tell you one more thing he has said. Based on Akram Vignan, this Akram Vignan will also be a nimit or instrument for the welfare of the relative religions of the world. All the religions, say Christianity, say Vedanta, say Swaminarayan, say Muslim, say Sikh, say all the things, you know. Now, all those religions will also advance spiritually. Advance spiritually, yani, whatever principles the founding fathers or the founding spiritual masters of their particular religion had imbibed or evolved or had predicted or, had preached, those will again resurface. Like Christianity, whatever was in mind of Jesus, Muslim, what was in the mind of Muhammad, and all other religions. So, what the founding spiritual masters, the vision they had, which has got diluted over a period of time, all that will again evolve and go back to the core principles. Ultimately, they all align with Adinath Bhagwan because Adinath Bhagwan is the core of all religions. And the main things were Hinduism and Vedantism. And then, of course, all the Christianity and things evolved. So again, each religion will be purified and followers will follow the true intent of the preachings of their founding spiritual masters. You see. So the relative world also, relative religions will also be uplifted, and people following that path will also follow the true spiritual intent of the spiritual master, say Christ, say Muhammad, say Mahavira, all that. Even a hardcore Vedanti or a hardcore Jain will follow his philosophy with proper understanding. Today, the Kriya is there, but the understanding is not there. Upas people are doing, but for what the fasting is to be done, that basic is lost. So all those main things that are lost will again resurface up. One or two things Dada brought out, that when Krishna Bhagwan told Arjun, come into me, leave all religions, it was not the physical religion, it was religions of the five senses. So all those subtle points that have got lost during over a period of time, all those will resurface and people will experience and understand what the founding spiritual masters wanted to say. So relative diligence will go up, Akram Vignan will spread, welfare of the entire world, Mahatma, non-Mahatma will take place. Even normal, non-Mahatma will also align and grow spiritually. Those who want to, of course. And those who are, Dada, you said very clearly, આખા વર્લ્ડનું કલ્યાણ થાવ. અને જે ખપી હોય, one who is developed, may he get Akram Vignan so that he attains moksha in 1, 2, 3 life births. But the others, let them be happy and they will gradually progress. So that was his global intent, which is working. We can see it. Na? The message is going through YouTube, this, that, in so many languages, Aptamanis are being printed. And in fact, in India, almost everybody is aware of Dada Bhagwan, all spiritual masters. I have met a few monks in the Jain sadhu sadhis. They are keen. What is Dada Bhagwan? Please give me a book or here and there. So people have reading Aptamanis, everybody. People following say Srimad, people following say Jainism, people following this Vaishnava Dharma, Pushti Marg. So all the good spiritual masters have somehow come in touch with Dada's Akram Vignan by books or by audio video somewhere. And they are gathering it. Some are preaching it also openly. They may not take the name of Dada Bhagwan, but when you hear the speech, you can find examples of Dada Bhagwan coming in, so we can understand, yes, they have taken this point from Dada Bhagwan. The typical example of making tea, so many things are required to make tea. So that example comes straight away, or it comes in oblique way. They modify it, instead of tea, they use some other example. So the welfare of the world, what is happening, it has started, it has gone down to all spiritual masters, the true seekers, remember, the true seekers, it has gone down. Those who are hardcore fanatics, no, 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 this is what my guru said, and this is the principle and practices and rituals to be followed, then for them, Dada say, it will take time. જળની જેમ જેને ક્રિયા પકડી રાખી છે ક્રિયા જળ થશે. That's what Dada is saying. So it will take some time for them to come to the align.
Yeah, you are saying right, but but one thing I would like to say, which I feel, just end this, that see, the major Dadaji has said a lot of very good things, and it is slowly spreading. But still, there I feel that the language it is a barrier, real barrier, even for a genuine people. Okay. So for that means there is a risk, that if if it gets translated, the meaning gets lost. Okay. So for that, the best thing is that to have the original text, of the Gujarati text, and then the person or whoever we give themselves can see whether the translation has been correct or not. Themselves they can evaluate. But if they don't have the text, if they don't get the original Gujarati text, then it becomes a lot of problems. It can happen, that the translation, because Gujarati text is not there, so only the Hindi text or the English text is there, then the meaning will be not there. Okay.
But
So
why are you saying Gujarati text is not available? Most of the literature first comes in Gujarati.
not available. It is because when you speak, the Gujarati words, when Dadaji speaks or even the Putra speaks, many Gujarati words are not understandable by the non-Gujarati people. This is the most major fundamental problem. So what is a simple solution is that put everything like what you have done with the Akram Vignan, same thing. My request, that whenever you put the speech, you have a transcript, so that is the best thing. Now tools also available for that. It is possible, it is not so difficult to do nowadays, but little some attention to be given. Like you
So
have
what
done.
you're saying is audio should also be transcribed in one line, short line.
Yeah, because see, the original Gujarati has the main essence, So when it gets translated, the meaning gets lost. But if the Gujarati original is there, the person can see the
But
what
it is
is.
there, na Baba. Why are you repeating the same? What
No,
I'm
no, it
saying
is
is,
not there.
what is not there? The Dada's speech is there in audio. Dada's speech is there in
Yeah,
Apna
that
Mani
speech
Sakram.
is there, but that word it is not easy to catch. That is what I'm
But
trying
that
to
will
say.
take time. That anyway Dada had said. That
Hmm?
anyway Dada Bhagwan had said that if you want to understand my Akram Vignan exactly as the way I wanted, people will have to learn Gujarati language. Full stop.
But for that to have to get catch the words, no.
Ah, so those who are interested will do it. For those who are interested, they will get it.
Yeah, they are doing it, but what I'm saying is that the request that whatever means it is being said to put just some words, the original Gujarati words, that is what my request is, as far as it is possible. Not if it is not possible, then okay.
Bhavna karo, that
Yeah,
will also take place.
yeah. Okay.
Just leave
Thank
that
you.
desire, and some limits will come up, and that will also take place. What you're saying is the dictionary format of Gujarati words into another language.
Sorry.
What you're saying is that you should have a sort of dictionary of Gujarati words under
Not
explained in
good
other language.
dictionary. Means what is being said by the Putras and the Dadaji, the words to catch them, it is not easy for non-Gujarati. This is what I'm saying.
So they will learn Gujarati. Don't worry.
No, learning Gujarati is different, but to catch the words, what is being
But they
said.
can do. The one who does not catch it will ask it. Nambam. He will ask. I have not understood
For
it. What?
example, I will give you example. For example, the other says amlo, okay. So it is actually the word is samblo, okay. So it is not in Gujarat in dictionary. It is not there amlo. But if it is written, then it is more clear that what is being said. It's like that.
ठीक है. That will come. That will come. Anyway, it has started. That will come. And you know what? You know
Hmm.
what? Words are only a means. Essentially, Kashyap ji, any Mahatma or any person, specifically, let's say Mahatma, if he has the inner intent, hey Dada Bhagwan, may I understand your science from your viewpoint as it is, Sampurn, Sarvang Pade, Keval Gnan, Keval Darshan, Keval Jala. Anyone who does this bhavana, he will get to understand everything from inside. Within him, that intuition and clarity will pop up. And outside limits will be there, of course, outside limits will be there. So that will happen. And whatever difficulties you are facing, we can understand. You can ask and just make yourself clear. Maybe as you are understanding and wording, you may note down somewhere so that your notes may help somebody in future also. Okay, this is what I have understood. It does take time. It does take time. And I tell you, we are fortunate that we have got this technology, writing, YouTube, audio recording. Nothing was there during Lord Krishna, nothing was there during Lord Mahavir. So
Yeah,
what
that is true.
so there in fact Dada Bhagwan, you know what? Initially when he got enlightened and all, his vision was that around 2,100 people will attain this Akram Vignan and then this will just go away.
Hmm.
That was his very initial what he felt. Then he felt, no, 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 more limits are coming, so let's do it. He was even against recording and writing and all that. He said, my speech, people you'll record, people will listen, it will be written down, how people will interpret, not understand, understand. He was not too much in favor. But then I found that then it is helping to some extent. So he said 10%, 20% will get diluted or misunderstood. By 80, 90% to fayda ho raha hai. So he said, let it go. So labha ka vyavhar, what is in the best interest? It will not 100%, like, but 80,
Correct.
90% it's benefiting. So we have to look at it in a broader perspective and it will work. Limits will keep coming, who will keep clarifying whatever Dada Bhagwan has said. That
Correct.
will happen. Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. You do that bhavna, nature will fulfill your bhavna of understanding each word accurately. And maybe for others also it will benefit. Limits will come up, don't worry.
Hmm.
You see, you are very nice. You are a hardworking person, sincere, want to understand more and more and all that. But on an average, everybody doesn't go into the depth. He is concerned of his immediate life, immediate welfare, immediate peace, understanding, immediate upliftment. So the science part of it, it's not everybody's cup of tea. But those who want it will also get it. And for a average householder, average Mahatma, good quality of life, spiritual life, progress towards moksha, all those things nature will supply. Nature will supply.
Right.
Hmm.
Thank you. Yes.
Both will happen, don't worry.
Yes, Sachin.
Hmm.
Jai Sachin. I don't know Deepakanji is there or Deepakanji? Okay.
Yes, Jai Sachidanand.
You want to add something to?
I could not keep track of this because I was just listening and in between I dozed off.
Okay. Shailaben?
Sachidanand Pulinanandji, Jai Sachidanand Deepakanandji, Jai Sachidanand Rajnikant Dada, Jai Sachidanand Mahatmas.
Jai
My main
Sachidanand.
question is, I'm trying to understand the difference between bhakti and Atma Samarpan. What's the main difference? And if Atma Samarpan is full surrender, I want to know more about it. Like who is surrendering to whom? So the basic difference between these two, the bhakti and Atma Samarpan.
Deepakanji?
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
Without self-realization,
Hmm.
your I state was on Sailya.
Right.
And that I state shifted and got installed on pure soul.
Hmm.
So what you were saying is I am Shailya.
Hmm.
Now you're saying I am pure soul. And yes, you are still Shailya, but by relative viewpoint. And what does
Hmm.
that relative viewpoint indicate or reveal? That whatever karmas were caused previously, now they are giving effect. And that effect is on Shailya. So if you stick on as I am pure soul, stick on
Hmm.
to pure soul. And what does that mean that you stuck on to pure soul means? You will see and perceive things from pure soul vision.
Hmm.
Your eye state has changed from Shailya to pure soul. So you have started perceiving matters, effects, and results of past karmas of Shailya with inner balance as they are. So
Hmm.
that is where we say that intermediate enlightened state, antaratma state.
Hmm. Hmm.
Why antaratma? We have realized I am pure soul, but still
Hmm.
lot of ownership is still there on Shailya side.
Yes. Hmm.
So that which belongs to Shailya, that which happens within Shailya, the thing comes up as it is happening to me, mine.
Right.
So that I state is not bothering you. That I state is still I am pure soul. But we have not got away with that ownership part of the past karmas. And
Yes.
especially the ownership part of the past karmas is what? Is uh, it is called suffering,
Hmm.
because it is called egoism of suffering. And that was egoism of doership was the causal karma, causal egoism, which has gone forever,
Hmm.
which has gone forever in relation to happenings with Shailya.
Hmm.
But in relation to Agna following, that doership still persists, still exists. And that is going to take us to Shivananda Swami. The absolute have their direct darshan, vision. And with that, the last wheel of ignorance will drop, and that is where that I state, which is intermediate state, will become, that I state itself will become object of knowledge in the knowledge function of the pure soul.
Right. Right.
Because presently that intermediate state in the light of Prajna Shakti is perceiving what is happening with Shailya.
Yes. The relative self. Yes.
And that I remains till the end. But that level from perception, it will shift onto knowledge with the total experience. And
Hmm.
on with that opportune time, it is going to happen naturally. What Dada has said for us, that is for self-realized Mahatmas,
Hmm.
they don't have to follow through any ascension, formal ascension. Do you understand?
No, no. What is
What is
formal
what
ascension?
I'll tell you.
Yes. Yes.
Formal ascension, it is called uh, Shapak Shreni.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you climb the stairs, but here there is no climbing,
There's no trace. Yes. Yes.
nothing. Because of Akram Vignan, it will just shift at an opportune moment from I am Shailya, that is, I mean, not I am Shailya, I am pure soul, and that intermediate state will become object of knowledge.
Hmm.
You understand? Indeed, knowledge, light of pure soul. And that
Yes.
in between state will eliminate, will
Hmm.
uh, get annihilated
Hmm.
in the knowledge light of pure soul. And then Shailya will become normal, natural, and that the state of knowing and seeing, which was of Dada Bhagwan, will open. But
Hmm.
then ours, that is our absolute state, is going to open while when we have darshan of Sivandar Swami.
Hmm.
So the outcome of following agnas by for Mahatma takes Mahatma to absolute, that is Tirthankar Bhagavan.
Hmm.
And for Dada, because he has given us this agna out of his own risk and responsibility, is going to make him an absolute. Do you find the
Hmm.
difference?
I got it. Yeah.
By following agnas, we will be able to reach, reach absolute, meet absolute, and our final state of experience is going to open. But we have to again understand over here, there are certain Mahatmas who got enlightened by Dada Bhagwan, yes, but they are also future Tirthankara.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
for them, it is going to be a different state. Do you understand?
Yes. Got it.
Yeah. So this is how it is happening. That's why Dada has said, I have given you absolute state, Paramatma state, and enjoy that Paramatma state. But our leftover ownership in relation to Shaila, that is body self, bothers us. So
Hmm.
there is no existence of any ignorance, but the what do you call that? The karmic effect, that is egoism of ownership, which is
Hmm.
discharging part of the doership, past doership. We are not able to handle it as Dada has told us. But eventually that is going to happen, and that's why he has said, I am free from all kind of ownership. And
Hmm.
for you, okay, he has said, I am in the state of I minus my. That is
I my. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Hmm.
my. Ours is I plus my.
Hmm.
But that my is discharging aspect. So small m. I capital and small m.
Smart.
For
Yes.
ignorant people, I small and big M,
Hmm. Right.
mine. Their ownership is not,
Ownership is there. Yes.
it is, what do you call that? It lays new karmas.
Charging is happening. Yes.
Yes. So with this understanding, it is our first freedom of not binding new karmas and getting away with past ownership gradually. And finally, it is going to take us to absolute,
Right.
where absolute is there. Like Mahavidya Kshetra, we will have his Simandar Swami Bhagwan darshan, and with that last vision, darshan of the Lord, that is absolute state. As you see, so you learn, that will unveil or drop the last curtain of ignorance, not ignorance, but last curtain of that is preventing us to experience
Hmm.
self.
Right.
And that this is going to happen naturally. So there is
Yes.
no Sapak Shreni, but still it is going to happen. There will not be any formal process of ascension. That is what is to be
Yeah.
understood
Hmm.
because of Akram Vignan.
Yes.
Jai Satchidanand.
Yes. Yeah, but my again, so that means the intermediate state we are talking about is surrendering to the Shuddhatma, is that the Supreme Self? Is that
Yeah,
what you say, Atma
yes,
Samarpan? That's what you
yes,
mean.
yes.
Okay, okay.
And because it is state of effort, that is Purusharth, we are in a state of Vignan Swarup.
Okay.
Actually, we are in a state of Vignan Swarup. But that state is not active, that is passive. So
Okay.
our today's Purusharth is to get away with the discharge ownership of the past karma.
Right.
And
Yes.
that is happening as Purusharth of that intermediate enlightened state, Antaratma state.
Mm-hmm.
And that same Antaratma state becomes Paramatma,
Yes, Samarpan.
Paramatma state
Right.
through our effort of
Yes.
following
Following the
Agni.
argument. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
thank you.
it is just a matter of time actually.
Mm-hmm.
We are actually eh, placed in Vignan Sarup state, but that's not active because of the leftover ownership of the past karmas,
Yes, the
which we are
discharge.
not able to handle and recognize with that vigilance,
Hmm.
with that sound alertness. That whenever Shailya says, I didn't like this, I
Yes.
did this, I came here, I went there, and all that. Okay, who I?
Right.
It's not, I didn't go. Shailya
Hmm.
came, Shailya did, Shailya happened to Shailya, Shailya liked, Shailya didn't like.
Hmm.
So, with this use of this word as Shailya, you, as an intermediate state of Purusharth, it helps us stay in pure soul state.
Hmm.
Do you understand?
Yes, this I got
Which
sense.
Dada had given lately in the last 6 months. That always say, even like you say, I have a question. So Dada
Yes.
said, don't say I have a question.
Yes,
Say
I.
Shailya
Hmm.
has a question. Do you understand?
Hmm. Yes.
Uh,
Right there you're saying. Yeah.
it's like you will say, okay, Dada, I understood. Then say,
Hmm.
Shailya understood.
Yes. Yes. Every time I say I'm taking ownership. Yes.
Or say, Shaila didn't understand. I didn't
Right.
understand. So when you
Uh,
say, I didn't understand, itself is a big obstruction, truly
yes.
speaking.
Yes.
And to get away from that effect, you say, Shaila didn't understand,
Yes.
Shaila
Beautiful.
understood,
Yeah. In third
Shaila is
person.
listening, Shaila is
Hmm.
doing this, that, it is happening to Shaila.
Yes.
Although,
Then you're able
when
to be
somewhere,
observe. Hmm.
yes,
Hmm.
exactly.
Able to
So
observe life.
you will act as if you are in a pure soul state and
Hmm.
perceive everything, whatever Shailya does or experiences. Her
Hmm.
liking, her disliking, her doing, okay?
Got it. Yeah.
And that obedience or surrender or sincerity is at the level of intermediate enlightened
Intermediate
state.
state. Yes.
That is
Got it.
Antaratma state, right?
Right. Hmm.
Jai
Yes. Yes.
Satchidanand.
Thank you.
Pulinanji?
Your question was, what is difference between bhakti and samarpan? Who
Yes.
is
Atma
doing the
Samarpan.
bhakti and who is doing the samarpan?
Yes. Exactly.
The answer is very simple.
Huh.
Bhakti means
Huh.
beautiful definition given by Dada Bhagwan.
Huh.
Bhakti means to approach nearer and nearer. The meaning of bhakti is to approach nearer and nearer. Now,
Hmm.
what? Nearer to what? To
Huh.
whatever you do bhakti about. If I do bhakti about Atma, then I am
Huh.
approaching closer and closer towards Atma. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So that is a very beautiful
Very
definition.
beautiful. Very beautiful. Yes. Yes.
And then what Dada says for bhakti, Gnan is essential because
Hmm.
Gnan means knowledge. Then he
Right.
gave a very simple example that if you want to go to the railway station from your home, then
Hmm.
first you must have the knowledge of how to go to the railway station, the route basically, that from take this road, then turn right, then go left, like that. So if you
Yes.
have the route, that is called the Gnan to go to station, then walking
Oh,
on that route is called Bhakti, approaching
going
closer
towards
and
it.
closer to the station.
Okay, okay, got it, got it.
Approaching closer and closer is called Bhakti. So you must have Gnan and then Bhakti is, and you do the Bhakti, that means you're approaching closer and closer.
Hmm.
So in our case, we have got the Gnan of our pure self, who we really
Hmm.
are. And
Hmm.
now the Bhakti means to approach closer and closer to that pure soul awareness.
Awareness. Okay.
We have the pratiti, the belief is there 100%. But to
Hmm.
have a sustained awareness and experience is our bhakti now.
Okay.
So the what is the bhakti? The practicing five agnas is the bhakti because
That's the
with that we
okay.
are going ahead. You see?
Yes, got it, got it.
So there are two types of this thing. Even doing that Dada Bhagwan Asim Jayakar or chanting also is a bhakti,
Yes.
where you are chanting of the pure soul by visualizing Dada's face or
Hmm.
the letters Dada Bhagwan Asim Jayakar. So that is one way of approaching the pure soul. And one way is even this Agna is also bhakti, Dada says, because you are approaching towards the pure soul.
Hmm.
Hmm. So that is called bhakti, to approach closer and closer. Okay? Now, when this is for Mahatmas, for a non-Mahatma who feels, no, no, I am the name bearer, and then
Hmm.
I am doing bhakti of, say, Lord Krishna, Lord Mahavira,
Krishna,
or
like the
whichever
gopis
belief I will.
for Krishna.
Then I am
Yes.
the doer, and
Yes.
so on. So I am separate, the Bhagwan is separate,
Bhagwan is hmm.
and then I'm doing the bhakti to go closer and closer to what Krishna Bhagwan's wants, his
Hmm.
sayings are,
Hmm.
and then one step ahead is his state, what Krishna Bhagwan's true spiritual state was. So
Spiritual
that
state,
is
yes, of course.
the format for non-Mahatmas. And then the second part of your question was samarpan.
Atma
Samarpan,
Samarpan.
Atma
Ah,
Samarpan. So
yeah.
we have surrendered our
Ah,
mind, body, speech, and the three karmas, bhav karma, dravya karma, no karma, at the feet of Dada Bhagwan. That's all.
that
That
is surrendering to Dada Bhagwan's feet. Okay.
Dada Bhagwan, yes.
Yes.
Dada Bhagwan, the Gnani Purush. Let me put it very
Gayni
clearly.
Purush.
That I'm surrendering to whom? To the enlightened person.
Okay.
Well, what am I surrendering? That first I felt I am Pulinanand. Now I'm
Ah,
saying, no, 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 I'm surrendering Pulinanand, his mind, body, speech, and all the three karmas to you.
okay.
And then
Okay.
why? Because now I am going to become pure soul, or I have become pure soul.
Okay.
So because
That is
I'm
all the
disassociated.
whatever, like for instance, Sailia means all the whole, like you said, all the mind, body, speech, action, everything is surrendered to the feet of Dada Bhagwan.
Ah,
Right? That
yes,
means,
yes.
there's no,
So
okay.
and during Gnan-Vidhi, physically we state that
Yes,
sentence. And
yes, we do.
afterwards, the inner understanding is that now Sailya is separate, file number one is separate, and I am
Yes.
separate.
Ah,
Because I have surrendered my mind, body, speech, and all the karmas to
mm.
the Bhagwan. So now our Purusharth is to keep those surrendered. To keep my
Ah,
mind, body, speech surrendered. To leave all my karmas to Dada Bhagwan, which means Vyavasthit ne saupi do, which means lagam
ah.
chhod do.
A control chhod do in a way, lagam chhod do.
So that is what it means for us now. That now
Now,
whatever you have surrendered, why are you
ah.
taking back? Why are you getting involved
By
into
taking
it?
back, yeah, you see, once a total surrender happens, then there is no point of control or anything.
Ah,
Everything goes away. Everything goes away. So
everything goes away. I mean, it does not go away. We become a spectator.
exactly, what I meant is that total ownership is gone.
Total
Ah,
ownership goes away, and we are a spectator of the neighbor. File number one being the neighbor.
yeah. So what I'm saying is that means when you're in the discharge, because we still have lot of discharge going on in this birth, so the total surrender cannot happen at this stage.
No, it
Hmm.
happened. It has
It has
happened.
happened.
It can happen, but we need to enhance the Jagrati, which means we
Ah,
need to do the
Purusharth has
Purusharth
to
of
happen.
remaining separate.
Ah, okay.
We have surrendered, but because the force or the intensity of the discharge karma being high, we
Ah,
get entangled or engrossed into it.
yes. Definitely.
And for a time being, then afterwards, when the intensity drops down, we again become
Yes.
separate. Oh, I'm pure
Yes.
soul. This has happened to file number 1.
Exactly. It goes up and down. Yes.
So that is going to happen. You see, it's a basically, I normally say it's a play of two forces. If our Jagrati or awareness is at this level and karma it goes up, then Jagrati is down. So then we get entangled. Then the karma goes up and then it comes down. When it comes down again, I'm pure soul, I'm pure soul.
Exactly. Very true. Very true. Yes.
Now, when someone has annoyed us, we get wild. So the discharge force goes up, my thing is down.
Come down.
But when
Yes.
it comes down, oh no, I'm pure soul, he's innocent, he's Vyavasthit Karta, and like that,
Right.
So this is a cross play of the discharge force, the force of the discharge karma and the awareness level that I have, the spiritual awareness, the Jagrati I have. Now what we are doing is we are gradually enhancing our Jagrati. So even if the force comes at this level, no, I'm pure soul, this is happening, this I don't want to do it. I don't want to hurt anybody, my speech body, So and then gradually this will go so high and this will remain so low that the karma will come and go away. Karma will go and come and go away. At the mind level only. It won't percolate down to speech and action level. Mind may bolega, I'll show him. Then again, no, why? Syadvad Vani. And then it'll go down.
Yes, it'll come down.
Come down. So two things are taking place. One is the discharge force, force in terms of Krodhman, Mayalog, in terms of discharge more. All that is gradually diminishing over a period of time. And this is gradually increasing. So then these will then discharge very fast. The discharge karmas will discharge very fast. And then this will remain at a higher and higher level. And then gradually we'll observe this thing going down. So with the Purusharth is to enhance this level so that the discharge karmas don't topple us or don't get entangle us.
Yes.
So that is where we are. And to do that, we are trying to understand our Prakriti, where it topples us, where we get entangled, so that we can manage it better.
Yes. Only by observing we can do that.
Where is my intellect drawing me or pulling me? Where is my potapano pulling me? Where is my mind pulling me?
Yes. Because some of these things, kashayas and all are very strong. So you're able to observe now. At least that's a difference. Now we are able to observe. Yeah.
Now we are able to observe it. Because my awareness has gone up. My awareness
so surrender can happen by even some surrendering, like whatever kashayas that you're observing, everything. Like what I'm saying is by saying it even in the mind or internally, like I surrender all this to you. Then please, like praying to Dada Bhagwan that way.
That we are doing anyway. We are surrendering.
So that is also surrender, right? Even if it's not complete.
See, mentally we have surrender. Intentionally we have surrendered by bhav. But that it is not materializing in effect because that awareness is not too that high. Ketla avtarono, so many life births, rubbish we have accumulated, which we are now trying to square off in one life birth. So it's going to take time, na?
Yes, definitely.
So that is the struggle. Basically in Akram, the struggle is over there.
Yes, the discharge, how to handle that.
How to handle that. And that we are doing precisely that. You see, all the now kalmas, what is that? Now kalmas are basically by asking for strength, we are addressing the kashais only.
Kashais only, yes.
Ultimately, it is going to, the impact comes on the kashais only.
Yes.
May I give me the strength, give me the supreme strength, not to hurt anyone's ego by mind, speech, body. What does that mean? Basically, my man kasha is being addressed,
All the likes, dislikes, everything is...
everything gets addressed. So Dada has given a very simple form, but ultimately it goes there only.
Yes.
What is that now Durga, na? That Navratri is going on.
Navratri time.
So we worship the 9 formats of
goddess. Yes.
Of the goddess Amba Mata. So those are basically 9 prakrutik states, 9 prakrutik qualities. So we are worshipping those qualities so that may I get those qualities.
And that form of goddess. Yes.
That form, Basically, it's a quality of the goddess.
Quality. Yes.
Shailya Putri and that all the 8-9 words are there. So essentially, we are addressing those qualities. May I achieve those qualities? No, when will you achieve that quality? When that kashai goes down. So it's an indirect way of addressing the kachais only.
That's only. Yes,
But,
yes.
in a very simple layman format. For a layman to understand, he will not understand all this. Control of anger, he will not understand. But hey, goddess, may I be as peaceful and calm like you? He has the strength. So how will be peaceful and calm when his Kros and Man goes down?
Yes, definitely, definitely.
So essentially, it addresses everything. Is that people have put it in different formats. That's all.
Yes, it means the same thing.
But you see, so Dada Bhagwan put it in 9 kalma format. In the worldly Kramik mark, it is in the form of those 9 forms of goddesses.
Yes, yes.
It is essentially Prakrutik Shakti.
Mm-hmm.
Ambe Ma is called the origin of all Prakrutik Shakti, Adya Shakti,
Yes.
origin of all Shakti.
Yes.
So Prakrutik Shakti means the pure Shakti or pure
Mm.
Pudgal. And purity means what? Then it is defined in those 8 qualities or 9 qualities rather. Now, and then how do they come when the 4 enemies are annihilated? So this is a bhakti. This is also a form of bhakti.
Yes, that's
Asking
what I'm
for
saying.
strength is
It's
also a
bhakti.
form of bhakti.
Yes,
Huh,
getting close.
huh. And I am surrendering that I, which was with file number 1, Shaila Ben, is now coming back. Oh, Dada, now that I am pure soul, but I am surrendering this mind, body, speech, which I accumulated in my ignorant state over past births.
Because
I want
in
this
the
husband, I want this child, I want this profession, this
right,
education, this
exactly.
height body.
Yes.
So now I'm
So,
surrendering all that.
right. In the Kramik path, what they do, like the gopis and all, like when you're praying, like you said, going closer and closer to the object of like your
But,
devotion or
hmm,
that
hmm,
person, like if it
hmm,
is Krishna Bhagwan. So what
hmm.
happens? Ultimately, you do merge with that.
Ah,
Merge with the object, right? Object
ah,
of your devotion. Yes, that is
ah,
the whole point of the Kramik mark also.
ah, ah, ah,
Bhakti mark. Mein.
ah. To merge with the Lord.
Yes, merge with the Lord. It all comes down to the same thing actually. Only thing is
Ah,
this is the better, different way. Yes.
ah. So there they physically, because we don't, for in the Kramik mark, they don't know that Lord is a pure soul within him or within us.
Within
Since we,
us.
we don't have the pure soul awareness, then we are doing bhakti of the form,
Form.
in which the
Right.
pure soul has enlightened or unveiled.
Right.
We are doing bhakti of Krishna Bhagwan, the body, in whom the
Yes.
Atma soul has unveiled.
Yes.
So that I may also achieve that pure soul state.
Thoughts or body. Exactly. Right.
So that is the Kramik mark. In our case, we have achieved the pure soul awareness.
Yes.
And we are addressing the pure soul within us only by way of, but we take the help of Dada Bhagwan, the physical format, his Nididhyasan,
To finish the discharge. That's
to
all.
finish the discharge.
Yes. Thank you so much. That is very beautifully explained. Thank you so much. Very successful.
Jai Satsang Shalya. Okay, we are
Rani?
almost there.
Uh,
Rani,
yes,
go ahead.
Jai Satchidanand,
Jai Satchidanand.
Pulinanandji, Jai Satchidanand, Deepakanandji, Rajni uncle, and Mahatmas. My question was actually, it's about the pud that was shared today on Mind and Samaik. So I was trying to share that, Rajni uncle, in the chat, and it went on the screen. But it was shared today. Do you want me to try to pull that up? Because it was in Gujarati. So I was wondering if we could discuss that.
Which one?
It was the pud that was shared today in the WhatsApp group. It was on Mind. 1 second. Let me see if I can share with.
It's only Gujarati or normal
Yeah, it was
is,
Gujarati, and it said something about Samaik and Mind. Let me try to had it queued
yeah,
up. With.
if you can pull it up,
Yes.
post it, share it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, ongoing meeting. Can you see the screen?
Oh, this is the Samaik. Okay.
Yes. So I was.
Okay, did
Yeah.
you can understand this, or did you listen to the pod?
Yeah. So I don't. Yes, but I don't understand the words. So I was hoping to get an explanation. It may be a for next time, but if we could discuss this.
Okay. Hey, Deepakanandji, are you there?
Yeah, Jai Sachidanand.
Can you help Rani?
Quickly, what Dada has revealed about mind. What is mind? What does it do? How is it related to you as I am pure soul? And everything, whatever that we experience in the sense, the kind of suffering we pass through is all because of our mind. So, any situation we come across, you have come across a situation, the same situation I have come across, but my mind is bound differently, your mind is bound differently. So, you will get a different belief. You will have a different belief, and I will have a different belief. And that's how I will feel differently, and you will feel differently in the same situation. And we all have to get away with these past karmic effect, in the sense that all that is happening is because of the mind. So here it is very typical and very common that you heard a lot of good qualities of X person, and you came to know one or two bad qualities also. Then your mind will ponder on all those two negative qualities only, weaknesses only, but it will never appreciate and ponder on those good 98 qualities. Do you understand?
Yes.
This is because effect of the past egoism, ignorance, which makes us feel like this. So we'll say, so what? 98 is fine, but how about those two? And we keep harping on those two weaknesses, two shortcomings. So this is what the kind of mind which is result of the past ignorance. And here it is explained that how uh, to we say that I thought, my thoughts. So it is not my, anything that you relate with my is separate from you. So mind is identified, recognized as something separate from you. And why mind? Because we have too many knots in the sense hard-headed beliefs. And those hard-headed beliefs make us believe those things in the prevailing situation. Whereas Radha or Tirthankar Bhagwan, they don't have these hard-headed beliefs. So they have freed themselves from those knots. So, as Dada has said, that for him it is from situation to situation his mind changes. And the best thing what he has said, he has no memory of things more than 3 minutes.
Wow.
3 minutes. And we don't know what kind of memory we have. It is a very dangerous situation. But anyway, that's what he has said. So he doesn't recall or remember anything more than 3 minutes. And still, his perceptive power is so strong that he can recall. If he's talking with you, let's say, today, then he knows when you met first, what were the questions asked, what was answered by Dada, and then second time, then third time, then fourth time, and so on. And now that you're asking a particular question, summarizing those all those answers, he will respond to your question today. And that's why we get the highest level of uh, conviction when we ask Dada Bhagwan. So this is what it is. But then ours here, different situations are elaborated. How this mind has come up from various opinions of the past, which we traverse through in our mind. Which ray? You understand? Which are woo? And that's how we have picked those beliefs, those knots. And that is why it bothers us. Dada said, I freed myself from those knots. So mind changes from situation to situation. And for Tirthankara, it is from moment to moment.
Wow.
For Tirthankara, it is Samayvarti. For Dada, it is Avasthavarti. And ours, don't ask.
Yeah.
So we are working on it. We are working on it. And through Dada's Agna, we are gradually understanding those dangerous knots, and gradually we are focusing on those knots and doing pratikraman, and that's how we are melting or freeing ourselves from those knots. And all these different stanza which are there, it is said that mind is separate from us and it is operated by another agency which is still separate from both. It is I am pure soul, separate. I am free from my mind, and mind is controlled by Vyavasthit Shakti.
Okay.
That's how he has made us understood that this is what it is. So don't worry about that. Be a perceiver of your mind, and gradually you will come out of these discharging effects of suffering and ownership. So don't get emotional in whatever situation you come across, because it is nothing but effect of your past opinions. Where other person have a different opinion, you have a different opinion, and when you are together, then your opinions clash, and that's how you can't get along. So what he has said very lately, 1987, when he visited America, he said, understand understand the viewpoint, know the viewpoint, adjust to the viewpoint, and meaning accept the viewpoint, adjust to the viewpoint, and still remain in the center as I am pure soul, is something fantastic, and it is happening to us gradually. So that's what it is. And it says too many likes and dislikes, and we are not aware of it, that we are driven away by those likes and dislikes. That's how you are creating new mind, but now it is not there.
Yes.
Now new mind is not getting generated. New mind is definitely getting generated by virtue of Agna following, but that is not any karmic result or karmic effect which is going to make you wander, but it will take you to Simandar Swami Bhagwan. That's what. So we have this advantage. Charging is only at the level of doership of settling files in an amicable way. All other suffering that are karmic effect, we are not ownership of. We don't own them. It is not our suffering, but we are not able to perceive them, due to which we are not getting away from them. Do you understand that?
Yes.
But
Yes.
gradually, because they are uh, all setting sun, it's not rising sun. So gradually it is settling down, its intensity is getting down, and that's how, uh, when we understand this mind is like that, then we can very well stay as I am pure soul and perceive mind and its effect on speech and body. And ultimately recognize the suffering, recognize the sufferer, and understand that you are the perceiver of the suffering and the sufferer. Jai
Correct.
Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Shri, our time is up. So, Deepakanji, can you do three mantras? Everybody, please follow.
Jai Satchidanand. Namo
Jai Satchidanand.
Vitaragaya.
Namo
Namo
Vitragaya.
Vitragaya.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo
Namo
Arihantanam.
Arihantaram.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo
Namo
Siddhanam.
Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo
Namo
Ayariyanam.
Ayariyaram.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Vasayanam.
Namo Loe Savasahunam.
Namo Loe
Namo
Savasanam.
Savasam.
Eso Panchanamukkaro.
Eso Panchanamukara.
Sarvapava Pranasano.
Savasava Pranam.
Mangalanam cha Sarvesim.
Mangalanam Chasa.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Sat-
Jai Satchidanand, Rani Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand, Deepakanandji,
Jai
Pulinanandji.